The First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has donated a sum of 1 billion naira and a new tuberculosis modular diagnosis machine to a newly equipped medical facility in Dutse, Abuja, to support tuberculosis patients across the country. The commissioning ceremony was held at the Dutse Primary Health Centre in Abuja, with Senator Oluremi Tinubu, represented by the First Lady of Kwara State, Ambassador Professor Olufolake Abdulrazaq. She expressed delight that her earlier pledge of 1 billion naira through the Renewed Hope initiative had been fulfilled, with the funds used to procure and deploy modern diagnosis equipment to underserved areas nationwide.
I am delighted to join you all today for the official commissioning of the new tuberculosis TB molecular diagnostic machines. Earlier this year, during the World TB Day community outreach in Sauka village, I made a commitment of an additional 1 billion naira through the Renewed Hope initiative to further support the fight against tuberculosis in Nigeria. I am pleased to see again that this pledge has been translated into reality. Tuberculosis is curable, but far too many Nigerians are still dying from TB, not because there is no technology to detect the disease, but because access to the appropriate diagnostic tools are limited. But by the grace of God, this is the gap that the Renewed Hope initiative, with support of other stakeholders, including the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, is trying to bridge. This is why today's commissioning is so significant. These diagnostic machines will be deployed across Nigeria to enhance rapid, accurate TB detection, especially in underserved areas. They will help break the dangerous chain of transmission by ensuring that those infected are quickly diagnosed and placed on treatment. It is important to say that to end TB in Nigeria requires not only machines and medication. It demands resources, including human, financial, technical, and political.
In his remarks, the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate, reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to eradicating tuberculosis by 2030. He noted that the ministry is complementing these efforts by integrating TB care into primary health care, ensuring the availability of drugs, diagnosis, and trained personnel across the country.
Here, I think I'm very glad that she's here, the chairperson of the Nigeria Stop TB Partnership, Your Royal Highness, the 7th SO of Bari, Dr. Ibrahim Umar, the Mandate Secretary of FCT for Health and Environment, and the colleague Mandate Secretary that is also here, the Chairman of the Bari Local Government Area Council. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. It gives me real honor and is a privilege to be here as we unveil this new TB diagnostic facility that Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic, has donated as part of her Renewed Hope initiative. I think you'll all agree with me that it is promise made and it is promise kept. Her Excellency promised, donated 1 billion naira in 2024 and again 1 billion naira in 2025. And she has delivered decisively on those promises to see that Nigeria ends TB by 2030, and as we have heard by today. We are very fortunate, the people of Buhari, the people of FCT and fellow Nigerians, to have a First Lady who cares about the people. Her heart is deeply connected to the sufferings of Nigerians, and she is doing all that she can from her office with her goodwill to see that we bring relief. So we thank the First Lady for all these tremendous donations, and we pray to God to replenish her sources, to strengthen, to protect, and to continue to guide her footsteps. This effort is complementary to what the federal government, through the Federal Ministry of Health, is doing to ensure that Nigeria provides all necessary instruments that we end TB by the target date. And the demonstration of this commitment by Her Excellency is reverberating across the world, because she's the global TB champion, she's the Africa regional TB champion, and she's our national champion.
During the event, one of the survivors of tuberculosis was invited to share her journey and struggles while battling the disease.
After that, 2019, mine started. I started coughing for a very long time, and I was going to hospital for tests, but I was going for tests in private hospital. So going to private hospital, they told me it's typhoid and malaria, and I just keep going every month or 2 months, and I keep taking antibiotics since it's typhoid and malaria. So I keep changing the antibiotics once in a while. If I take maybe augmentin, then I change to another. So after long a while, I started planning to disappear from house. It's either I go to the village, or maybe I commit suicide, or anything that comes to my mind. So my pastor wife invited me to the church and said it's a hair Sunday that you come to the church. So I went to church that Sunday morning, and she gave me to 4 doctors. And Dr. Gabriel was one of them, and he took my sample and went to the hospital. After 3 to 4 days, he called me and told me I had tuberculosis and it's curable. That it's either I go to hospital or I stay in a safe environment where nobody will come there. So I told him that our house has space and I can stay in a room only me. So I started my treatment, and after a while I started feeling better.